Chapter 10. Definition of the differentia of mind as Vishnu, Sakti, Sukla and Jalam. Dis. O. Teacher, you stated that the mind is Vishnu, that it is Sakti, that it is the Jalam, that it is Sukla and so on. Why is it that it came to be so called by different names? All refer to one and same thing only. But when the same thing came to be viewed in different aspects, different names came to be given to it. For example, Akshara, the imperishable became the void Akasa. This Akasa is called Sadasiva. This Sadasiva is the real Brahma. This Brahma in vibration is the Jiva. This Jiva, the living force, is the Atman. This is called Deha, as it is being constantly consumed. From this Deha the fire-formed Sukla comes out as an effulgence. This Sukla is the mind. This mind always flows and spreads like Jalam, water. This spreading mind is Vishnu and this is Sakti. This is the reason why it is said that from Sakti, Shrishti, Sthiti, and Samhara comes out. This Sakti is Sukla. Without Sukla nothing can originate. This Sukla which is known as Swethija is the real Brahmandam, cosmos. The same thing is seen in different aspects. It is like the following analogy. If there is no water in the ocean you cannot call it an ocean. It will be only a deep and vacant place. It is called an ocean only when there is water there. In the ocean surge you also see some bubbles. These bubbles are caused by the motion of water as waves. If there is no motion in that water there won't be any bubbles. By the motion of the water foam is gathered, and in this foam you can discern small bubbles. These bubbles float on the water as crystal like shining domes. These crystal bubbles are above the surface of water. In the same manner the Akasa is just like the ocean bed without water. Just as the ocean bed when filled up with water becomes an ocean, the Akasa when filled up with air also becomes an ocean, and this ocean is called the ocean of Maya. Just as you get foam in the ocean owing to the motion of water, you get a foam formation in the ocean of Maya also owing to the motion of Vayu. The mind is a bubble formation of this foaming in the ocean of Maya. This mind bubble floats in this ocean surface as the embodiment of Ahamkara. You understand that it is only the water in the ocean that becomes the waves, foam and bubble on its surface. If there is no water, there can be none of these. In the same manner, it is on account of the Vayu in the Akasa you get the so-called ocean of Maya, wherein you gather the minds as foam and the Ahamkara as the distinct bubbles. Just as the water assumed the form of foam and bubbles, the Vayu also assumed the form of mind and Ahamkara. Just as the bubbles in the water floats on its surface, so also the Ahamkara, the Vayu bubbles arising out of Vayu, the Jiva Sakti, floats in the air. These Ahamkara bubbles, without knowing their reality, contents itself with its own surface reflection, and is completely deluded about their own stability. These bubbles burst in no time and get merged with the water from where it originated. So also these Ahamkara bubbles burst in no time and get merged with the Vayu from where it originated. One and the same thing assumes different forms, and it is on account of these different forms that different names are found to exist.